Alright, so today, what we're going to do, man, is we're going to do a squat routine called the big squat routine. For some of you guys that are kind of new to the channel, you haven't seen me do this, but this is basically a bloodbath, man. So the guy that came up with this is called Milko Tokolo, I think. He's like a Finnish weightlifter or something like that, some Scandinavian lifter. And basically the program is, or the routine is like this. You take the bar, 20 kilos, you do for 20 reps, you do 30 kilos for 19 reps, you do 40 kilos for 18 reps, and you go all the way down until you do 210 kilos for 1 rep. It's basically a bloodbath. Clearly, I don't know, I mean, I can't do 210 for 1 rep. So why am I doing this? I just had a night last night. I woke up and I thought, man, I need to do some volume. And I thought about all sorts of different protocols and all sorts of shit. And then I thought, man, I haven't done big squat routine in a while, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So it's gonna be a long video. I'm going to be in freaking agony. I just did 5 sets of 10 of 40 kilos deadlift, just a bit of warm up. And here we go. We're gonna get it. You're gonna see me freaking die under this bar. But anyway, part of me loves this shit.
And just on a side note, more than one side note, it's 40 degrees outside. The cameraman's
Changed his voice.
changed his voice.
His balls finally dropped.
He's been replaced. Substitution.
Alright, will the pain begin? Oh. I think total reps is 210. So if you can make it. There it is, 20. So now, load up 30 kilos and do 19. So the first 5 or 6 sets, it's always kind of like a warm up. But it builds up, man. It definitely builds up.
Are you sure you can do this?
Probably not. Probably not. Definitely recommend you guys go check out Tokolo. I think I'm saying her name right. Oh, butterfly. The guy's an absolute beast. So we started at, let's say, 4 o'clock. Let's see how long this takes. Just after 4 o'clock. Anyway, we can call it 4 o'clock. Look at these weights, man.
Yeah, we don't show this enough.
5 kilo weight. Big ball weight. Man, I already feel my quads pumped. That's the freaking bar, man. Oh, I'm screwed.
Already panicking.
I'm already panicking. Why did I do this?
Nah, come on, concentrate.
Oh, I did 20. Oh my lord, already screwed up. Anyway, my stuff. Should have been 19. Whatever.
Nah, tell us the truth. You're addicted.
I'm addicted. I confess. Right, so I've got to count to 19. Oh, 18 now. The last set should have been 19.
But I wouldn't be surprised if you go to 20.
I should probably write this shit down, man. Pick a piece of paper. 20 times 20. 30 times 19. I'll just put 40 times 18 in a minute. Oh man.
Shout out to Kobe. Can you believe it's been more than a year?
Unreal, man. Guys like that should never die, man. Feels weird, man. Feel warm. These were the first weights I ever bought. These guys. I bought them with the bar. And then I realized that you can't deadlift with these weights because the diameter is less. There's something so cool about reps, man. This feels good. That pump, what bodybuilders talk about, the pump. $17.
I was worried you lost count.
Yeah, high chance of that now. All right.
It's the volume, isn't it?
Yeah, the volume ends up.
That's what gets you in the end.
Honestly, I think every time I fail, last time I failed at 170 for 5. First rep, I dumped it in the pins. Can't stabilize the core. This gives out first. You just start kind of rounding off and doing all sorts of weird things with the trunk. And obviously it's all about mechanical advantages and disadvantages of all these levers. So if you just move your proportions 1 centimeter off, you're just amplifying the weight you have to move. I just thought about soccer. It's like you might have the best striker in the world, best set of legs, but if you don't have the supply, if you don't have the midfield to supply that striker, he's going to be on an island. It's kind of like that, man. You need the midfield to supply. Otherwise, forget it. That dude ain't touching the ball. All right, 16. Feels so light yet so heavy. Oof. Now we're transitioning into a bit of muscular fatigue.
Sucking in the big ones, are we?
Yeah. Fuck. Just to show you, man, you don't move heavy weight to annihilate yourself.
I think it also goes to show how it can help cardio.
Oh yeah, How many breaths have I had? 15 minutes of work. So much oxygen there. Alright. 17 for 15. What are we doing? 15. 7 for 15.
It says here a lot of reps. 70 by 15, I reckon.
Yeah. Every time I do this, man, I get nauseated. Every single time. That's why no eating before. Still gonna come back up.
So you're obviously setting yourself a time goal here?
Yeah. I don't want it to blow out like stupid, you know. Sit here for 3 hours, man. But I am trying to recover between sets, so it's not that I'm counting respiration rate, but you want to be able to calm down the diaphragm a little bit, because if your diaphragm is jumping up and down, man, you can't stabilize your core. So I guess, I don't know how it works, but 80% recovery, something like that.
So how did you decide that today was going to be the day for this?
So what is it, like three or 4 days ago I did the deadlift PR 1 rep max. And first day after that, no good. Second day after, no good. And it's only now that I'm starting to feel kind of like rejuvenated. Hamstrings are feeling good, lower back is kind of gone. Maybe a little bit, but it's not obstructing my squat at all. And so I can come in, 2 things. I can do max effort, squat, 1 rep max kind of thing. Or I can go for high reps. I just feel like after straining so hard against the 230 deadlift, just not feeling it. I don't want to push hard again. You can still have a max effort, but with just high reps. So that's kind of what I'm feeling. The other thing is after night shifts, everyone's different. Your central nervous system is kind of like, bleh. You've just kind of slept half of the day. You're waking up sluggish, no food, shit sleep. It's really hard to kind of fire yourself up and get the central nervous system to fire, I guess, because you know heavy weight is about the central nervous system more than anything. But with heaps of reps, you kind of wake up with as you go along, wakes you up. That's kind of the thing. I tend to work more high reps after nights. It's just what feels better. Like I've been nursing for 10 years now, man, and I've tried everything, man. This is why squat every day works best for me, because you know there's so many days that I can't really work hard, and if I'm supposed to work 3 days a week really hard, and I fall on a day where I have to work hard, but I've just come off a night shift, then I've just kind of lost half of the week, man. You know, so that's kind of the thinking process. All right, 80 for 14. Oh, the phlegm is thickening up as well, bringing up that deep lung stuff. Good old quadriceps telling me all about it.
It's already well over 100 reps.
Feeling it. These are the dark times. I always feel that, the middle reps. It's not heavy, it's not light, it's just a mess. It's like, you're not getting closer, you're not getting further away, it's just medium weight, medium reps.
And you can't see the light.
Oh man, I'm in a dark room right now. This is when my core starts failing.
I'm hesitating to even talk to you because I don't want to interrupt your breathing.
I think from a medical point of view, man, like the phlegm is just getting so thick. You know, I'm like swallowing 3 times to swallow the same freaking thing, you know?
Well, we talk about atelectasis or basal regions of the lungs collapsing down because we're not using them. And as soon as we start breathing up, like in a situation like this, you're suddenly recruiting the very bases of the lungs and stuff starts coming up.
It's good for that stuff to come up, isn't it? It's not good to sit.
But for someone like you, you know, young, fit and healthy, you would have very little atelectasis. Wow, that was intense. Nice.
Whoa, good. What's off of those things? Что он, это
Thank you.
So that was what, 110 for 11?
Oh man, I think that's it. It was way too hard.
Can't keep going?
No. That took more out of me than I expected. So that's it, halfway.
Ladies and gentlemen, he's defeated.
I've dropped a lot of cardio. Back when I was doing high reps, I got up to 160. Oh man. All right. Fair to say that this is going to be a baseline. I'll be back to this. We'll conquer this. It's partly why I did this. No high rep training for a long time. See where I'm at and I'll build. Seems like I've worked out the whole hip thing with the deadlift, so I could go hammer and tongs with this squat again. All right, fellas. Catch you in the next one.